Imagine waking up to a world that's often chaotic and unpredictable, where the noise of life rushes to greet you before you've even had your first sip of water. For a Stoic, the morning is sacred, a time to lay the foundation for a day governed by calm, reason, and resilience. By intentionally designing our mornings with practices rooted in Stoic principles, we create a space where clarity triumphs over confusion and discipline triumphs over disorder. These practices aren't just habits, they are tools to align our thoughts and actions with the virtues we strive to embody. Start with gratitude. Before your feet even touch the floor, take a moment to acknowledge the simple gift of being alive. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us to greet the day with a sense of wonder. Reflect on the fact that you've been given another chance to act with virtue, to do good, and to contribute meaningfully to the world. This isn't just a passive exercise, it's an active commitment to recognizing the opportunities that each day holds. Gratitude shifts the focus from what's missing to what's present, grounding us in abundance rather than scarcity. Next, embrace silence. Whether it's through deep breathing, quiet reflection, or meditation, create a buffer between the stillness of sleep and the noise of the world. The Stoics valued solitude as a space for self-examination. In the silence of the morning, you can confront your thoughts without distraction, observing them as a detached spectator. This practice not only cultivates self-awareness, but also builds mental fortitude, allowing you to face external challenges with a centered mind. Once grounded in silence, visualize your day ahead. The Stoics practiced premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils, a technique to mentally prepare for challenges. Imagine the obstacles you may face today, an impatient colleague, a sudden inconvenience, or even your own impulses. Don't dwell on them with dread. Instead, visualize yourself responding with patience, composure, and wisdom. By anticipating difficulties and rehearsing virtuous responses, you arm yourself against the unpredictability of life. This isn't pessimism, it's preparation. It's training your mind to be unshaken by the storms it encounters. As you rise, simplify your surroundings. A cluttered space often mirrors a cluttered mind. Seneca spoke about the importance of removing excess, not just in material possessions, but in thoughts and commitments. Begin your day with an environment that fosters focus. Whether it's making your bed, tidying up, or ensuring your workspace is orderly, these small acts serve as reminders to carry simplicity into your thoughts and actions throughout the day. A vital practice in the morning is setting an intention for the day. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be today? This isn't about setting goals or to-do lists. It's about defining your character. Will you strive for patience, courage, or humility? By identifying the virtues you want to embody, you align your actions with your highest self. Keep this intention in mind as you navigate the day, letting it guide your decisions and responses. Connect with nature even briefly. The Stoics revered the natural world as a source of wisdom and perspective. Step outside, feel the morning air, and notice the rhythm of life around you. The rising sun, the rustle of leaves, or even the stillness of a cold morning. All these remind us of our place within the greater cosmos. Nature teaches us acceptance, resilience, and the beauty of impermanence. By grounding yourself in the natural world, you begin your day with a sense of harmony and interconnectedness. Fuel your body mindfully. What you consume in the morning influences your energy and focus throughout the day. For the Stoics, moderation was key. Eat or drink with intention, avoiding excess or indulgence. Consider the nourishment your body truly needs, not what your impulses desire. This act of mindful consumption becomes a practice in discipline and self-control, virtues that ripple into other areas of your life. Before diving into the demands of the day, engage in a morning reading or reflection. Whether it's revisiting Stoic texts, a meaningful quote, or journaling your thoughts, This practice anchors you in wisdom. Take a single line from Epictetus or Seneca and let it guide your thoughts. Reflect on how you can apply its lesson in the hours ahead. These moments of intellectual nourishment remind you of the principles you aspire to live by and help you steer your actions accordingly. As you transition into your tasks, remind yourself of your locus of control. Epictetus famously taught us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. Before you send that first email or attend that meeting, pause to recognize where your power lies. You control your effort, your focus, and your attitude, not the outcome or the reactions of others. This mental framing prevents unnecessary frustration and keeps your energy directed toward what truly matters. Finally, practice kindness. The Stoics emphasize the interconnectedness of humanity and the importance of contributing positively to the lives of others. As you move through your morning, think of ways to offer kindness. Whether it's a warm smile to a family member, a thoughtful word to a colleague, or even a quiet moment of compassion toward yourself. Kindness isn't a weakness, it's a strength, a reflection of your inner stability and resilience. By weaving these practices into your mornings, you create a stronghold of calm and resolve, a stoic mind ready to meet the day's challenges with grace and purpose. This is the quiet power of beginning each day with intention, aligning yourself with the virtues that define a life well lived. As you go about these morning practices, let them evolve into rituals that reflect who you are and who you aspire to be. A ritual is more than a habit. It is imbued with meaning and purpose. For a Stoic, the act of doing something consistently is not about perfection, but about commitment. By repeating these practices daily, they begin to shape not just your mornings, but your entire perspective on life. These moments are the bedrock of resilience, helping you face whatever unfolds with poise. After practicing kindness in your immediate environment, expand that thought further. Take a moment to reflect on the interconnectedness of all people. The Stoics believed we are all part of a greater whole, a single community bound by shared humanity. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What is not good for the hive is not good for the bee." Use your morning to foster this mindset. Perhaps you consider how your work contributes to the world, or how your actions ripple outward to affect others. This reflection builds a sense of duty and responsibility to act with integrity and benevolence. Once your thoughts are aligned with a sense of purpose, it is essential to incorporate movement into your morning. The Stoics were not advocates of idle living. They recognized the value of physical health as a foundation for mental clarity. Whether it's a brisk walk, a series of stretches, or a more structured exercise routine, movement helps to awaken the body and sharpen the mind. As you move, consider how each breath and step connects you to the present moment. This act becomes more than physical. It is a practice in mindfulness and gratitude for the strength you possess. After movement, return to your breath. The Stoics valued the breath as a symbol of life itself, a bridge between the physical and the mental. Practicing mindful breathing in the morning helps center your thoughts and prepare you for the day's challenges. A simple exercise of inhaling deeply, holding for a moment, and exhaling fully can create a profound sense of calm. Pair this with a short reflection on your values, and you'll find yourself more prepared to meet the day with clarity and focus. Another powerful practice to incorporate is reframing your mindset. Many people wake up burdened by tasks, obligations, or lingering worries. But for a Stoic, every challenge is an opportunity to practice virtue. When you think about your responsibilities, shift your perspective. Instead of seeing them as burdens, view them as chances to grow. A difficult conversation becomes a test of patience. A tedious chore becomes an exercise in discipline. By reframing your approach, you transform obstacles into opportunities, ensuring your day begins not with dread, but with determination. As the morning progresses, consider dedicating a few moments to affirming your commitment to equanimity. Life is unpredictable, and the Stoic knows this well. You may encounter setbacks, frustrations, or surprises today. By affirming that you will remain unshaken in the face of these challenges, you set a mental framework for resilience. Remind yourself that external events are neutral. It is your interpretation and response that give them meaning. This practice strengthens your ability to navigate adversity with grace. Don't forget to nourish your mind alongside your body. As you prepare for the day, perhaps during breakfast or another quiet moment, engage with wisdom. This could involve reading a page of a Stoic text, reflecting on a philosophical idea, or simply revisiting your own journal entries from previous days. These moments of intellectual engagement fortify your mind, reminding you of the principles that guide your life. They serve as a lighthouse, offering clarity and direction even when the waters ahead seem turbulent. Pay attention to how you prepare yourself for interactions with others. The Stoic morning is not just about self-reflection. It is also about readying yourself to navigate the social world with virtue. Before you step into a conversation, remind yourself of the Stoic principles of empathy and understanding. People may act in ways that test your patience or challenge your values, but as Marcus Aurelius wrote, it is not their actions that disturb you, but your own judgment of them. Resolve to meet every interaction with kindness, firmness, and fairness. As you finalize your preparations to begin your day in earnest, take one last moment to reflect on impermanence. The Stoics were keenly aware of the fleeting nature of time. Each morning is a reminder that life is finite and that each day is a gift not to be squandered. This isn't a somber reflection. It's a call to live fully and intentionally. Reflect on how you will make the most of the time you've been given today, striving to act with virtue and purpose in all that you do. By extending these practices into your morning routine, you create a reservoir of inner strength. These moments of stillness, reflection, and preparation are your armor, equipping you to face the unpredictable with a steady and resilient mind. Over time, these practices will transform not just your mornings, but your entire approach to life, ensuring that each day begins and ends in alignment with the values that define a Stoic way of living. As you progress through these practices, remember that the beauty of a Stoic morning lies in its flexibility. Life doesn't always unfold as planned, and some mornings may feel rushed, chaotic, or constrained by responsibilities. The Stoic approach to mornings isn't about rigid adherence to a checklist, but about cultivating a mindset that can adapt and thrive regardless of the circumstances. Even when time feels limited, the intention behind your actions can still shine through. A single moment of mindfulness or a brief pause to reflect on your values is often enough to reset your perspective and reclaim the day. Let's explore the subtle yet profound practice of embracing discomfort. The Stoics believed that growth often comes from stepping outside of one's comfort zone. As part of your morning, you might deliberately introduce small acts of discipline that test your resolve. This could be as simple as ending your shower with cold water, taking a few moments to stand in silence rather than immediately reaching for your phone, or beginning your day with a task you find difficult. These actions remind you that discomfort is temporary and that you are capable of enduring and even thriving in its presence. Over time, this strengthens your resilience and builds confidence in your ability to face challenges head-on. An often overlooked practice is acknowledging the presence of joy and beauty in everyday life. While the Stoics are frequently associated with seriousness, they also emphasized the importance of appreciating the simple, often fleeting moments of beauty around us. As you move through your morning, take a moment to notice the sunlight streaming through your window, the taste of your first sip of tea or coffee, or the sound of birds outside. These moments of appreciation are not trivial. They serve as reminders of the abundance already present in your life. By starting your day with gratitude for the small joys, you cultivate a mindset that is open to finding beauty even amidst life's difficulties. Another layer to a Stoic morning is embracing the concept of service. Consider how your actions today can benefit not only yourself, but also those around you. This mindset shifts your focus from self-centered concerns to a broader perspective of contributing to the greater good. Whether it's offering a kind word to a colleague, being patient with a family member, or performing your work with diligence and integrity, each act of service strengthens your connection to others and aligns you with the Stoic ideal of living harmoniously within the larger human community. As you approach the end of your morning routine, take a moment to set boundaries. The world is full of distractions, many of which pull us away from our core values and priorities. Decide early on how you will handle interruptions, unproductive impulses, or the temptations of mindless entertainment. By setting clear boundaries in advance, you are less likely to be swayed by the noise of the day. This act of discipline is a powerful way to preserve your energy and focus, ensuring that your actions remain aligned with your intentions. Another profound yet simple practice is to remind yourself of the impermanence of emotions. You might wake up feeling anxious, frustrated, or even overwhelmed. Acknowledge these emotions without judgment, and remember the Stoic principle that they are temporary and do not define you. By observing your emotions rather than being consumed by them, you create a sense of detachment that allows you to respond to life's challenges with clarity rather than reactivity. Pair this awareness with a gentle reminder that today's mood does not dictate the entire day. Each moment is an opportunity to recalibrate and choose a better response. Finally, embrace humility as part of your morning mindset. Recognize that no matter how much you prepare or how virtuous you strive to be, you are human and will make mistakes. The Stoics were keenly aware of their own fallibility and used it as an opportunity for growth. Begin your day with the understanding that perfection is not the goal. Progress is. When setbacks occur, as they inevitably will, approach them with self-compassion and a commitment to learn rather than criticize. This humility creates a foundation of inner peace as it frees you from the unrealistic expectation of flawless execution. In the grand tapestry of life, the morning is but a thread, yet it holds the power to influence the entire pattern. By infusing your mornings with these practices, you build a life grounded in clarity, resilience, and purpose. Each step, whether grand or small, contributes to a mind that is calm in the face of chaos, a heart that remains open to others, and a spirit that grows stronger with every challenge it meets. As the Stoics would say, live today as if it were your last, not with fear, but with the intention to make it meaningful. As your morning unfolds, allow the practices you've embraced to permeate every aspect of your routine, turning even the most mundane moments into opportunities for Stoic reflection. Washing your face, tying your shoes, or preparing breakfast, all of these simple acts can become mindful rituals when approached with intention. The Stoics taught that virtue isn't found only in grand gestures, but in how we approach the ordinary. By infusing purpose and presence into these small moments, you lay the groundwork for a day filled with calm and meaning. Another enriching practice to incorporate is reflecting on your relationships. The morning is a perfect time to remind yourself of the people in your life and how you intend to interact with them. Think about how you can bring patience, kindness, and understanding to your conversations and actions. Visualize difficult interactions you might face and mentally rehearse responding with grace rather than frustration. This practice not only strengthens your resolve, but also builds your emotional intelligence, a quality highly valued by the Stoics. Consider journaling as part of your morning. A blank page is a canvas for your thoughts, a space to untangle emotions, and a platform to set intentions. Begin by writing about what you're grateful for, what challenges you anticipate, and what virtues you will strive to embody today. Journaling isn't about producing polished prose, it's about creating a dialogue with yourself. It helps you identify patterns, clarify your priorities, and track your progress in living according to Stoic principles. Over time, these reflections become a powerful tool for personal growth, offering insight into how you've faced challenges and where you can continue to improve. If time allows, take a moment to revisit past journal entries. Reading your own words can be a humbling and enlightening experience, showing how far you've come while reminding you of lessons you may have forgotten. This practice connects you to your personal journey and serves as a bridge between who you were, who you are, and who you aspire to be. It's a tangible reminder that growth is a continuous process, one shaped by consistent effort and reflection. As the morning progresses, you might find yourself drawn to engage in creative or intellectual pursuits. The Stoics valued the cultivation of the mind as much as the cultivation of virtue. Whether it's reading, writing, or solving a problem, dedicating time to stretch your intellectual capacities is an act of self-respect. It's a way to honor the incredible potential of the human mind and to remind yourself that every day is an opportunity to learn and grow. Approach these moments with curiosity, allowing yourself to be fully absorbed in the task at hand. Another subtle yet profound practice is preparing your mind for moments of gratitude throughout the day. As you sip your morning tea or coffee, remind yourself to pause later in the day to appreciate small blessings. This isn't just about listing what you're thankful for, it's about cultivating a mindset that actively seeks out beauty and goodness in every experience. The Stoics believed that a life well lived is one that notices and appreciates the richness of the present moment, no matter how ordinary it might seem. Take time to reflect on your role within the larger world. The Stoics often spoke about the concept of being part of a greater whole, a single community of humanity. In the quiet moments of the morning, think about how your actions today will contribute to the collective good. This could be through your work, your interactions, or simply by embodying the virtues of kindness, courage, and wisdom. When you frame your day in this way, you move through life with a sense of purpose that transcends personal gain. If the opportunity arises, consider stepping outside. The natural world offers countless lessons to the Stoic mind. Observe the steady rising of the sun, the resilience of trees in the wind, or the quiet flow of water in a stream. These moments remind us of the constancy and adaptability of nature, qualities we strive to mirror in our own lives. In nature, we see that change is inevitable and that every season has its purpose. Embracing this perspective brings a sense of peace, even in the face of uncertainty. As you near the end of your morning routine, make space for one final act of grounding, a reminder of your mortality. The Stoics frequently contemplated death not to dwell in fear, but to live more fully. Recognize that this day, this moment is not guaranteed. Reflecting on mortality sharpens your focus and encourages you to prioritize what truly matters. It's not a morbid thought, it's a liberating one, reminding you to make every action meaningful, to hold your loved ones close, and to approach life with gratitude. In doing so, you transform the morning from a hurried rush into a sacred practice, a time to fortify your mind, body, and spirit. These practices, while simple, are profoundly transformative. They ripple outward, shaping how you face challenges, interact with others, and navigate the complexities of life. Each morning becomes an opportunity to recommit to the Stoic path, to align yourself with the virtues that guide your actions and the principles that define your character. And so, with each new dawn, you awaken not just to the world, but to the best version of yourself, ready to meet the day with calm, resilience, and unwavering purpose. In closing, every morning is a new beginning, a chance to set the tone for the day ahead with intention and clarity. By weaving these Stoic practices into your routine, you cultivate a mind that is calm in the face of chaos, resilient in the face of adversity, and deeply rooted in virtue. These moments of reflection, discipline, and mindfulness aren't just about starting the day, they're about building a life where challenges become opportunities, where simplicity brings clarity, and where each action is infused with purpose. Remember, the beauty of these practices lies in their simplicity and adaptability. You don't need hours or elaborate setups to transform your mornings. Even a few mindful moments spent in gratitude, reflection, or preparation can create a ripple effect that carries you through the most demanding days. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Each morning is a chance to align yourself a little closer with the principles you value and the person you aspire to be. As you integrate these habits into your life, let them serve as reminders that the power to shape your day and your destiny lies within your control. The Stoics teach us that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. And it all begins with the choices we make in those quiet, precious hours of the morning. If you found inspiration or practical value in this video, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on your own morning routine. What small changes can you make to start your day with greater calm and resilience? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how you plan to incorporate these practices into your life. And if you're ready to continue exploring the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who might benefit from it, and subscribe to our channel. By joining this growing community, you're taking a step toward a life of deeper meaning, inner peace, and unshakable strength. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. We're here to support you on your journey toward living a more intentional and virtuous life. Thank you for watching, and remember, every day is a new opportunity to rise with wisdom, face life with courage, and act with kindness. Let's make the most of it together. See you in the next video.